Welcome to Switzerland. I mean, Brazilian Switzerland. We are today in a city called Nova Friburgo, which is known as the Switzerland of Brazil. We're still in the state of Rio de Janeiro. We drove 3 hours from Cabo Frio to get here. This place is amazing. You look around, all the decoration and everything else that is in the city, the architecture, the design of everything really reminds you of Europe, but you are still in Brazil. We are in one of the main squares of the city, which is called Praça, Suspiro. This is the place that you come to take this cable card to go up. There are apparently 2 levels. There's one stop first and then there's another one that goes higher. So let's see if we can take the cable card and go up. To buy the tickets, the ticket office is right there. There are 2 options. If you want to go only to the first stop, it's 35 reais. If you want to go to the whole way to the top, it's 60 reais per person. So we bought 2 tickets for 120 reais to go up there. Let's see, this should be fun. So you stay here and you just have to sit down. Obrigado. That's it. So we sit and now we climb. So we made it to the first stop. From what I understand, the first stop is like a little amusement park for kids, and now it's closed, it's not open. But there is a bowling alley over there. There are some other stores, and there is even parking, I think, by car. There is a way to get here, but then to the second stop you can't come. You can go by car. But I just want to go also from here, see if we can see the city below, or it will have to be the other one. Yeah, I think you can see a little bit of the city, but I think from the next spot it's going to be even better. So where there is the bowling alley, there is also an arcade, there is other areas for kids to play, there is a restaurant, and you also have this nice terrace that is on the other side, not the part that I tried to show you the city. This is much nicer, no?
Much nicer.
Yeah. You can see the whole city, and at the same time that the city and its architecture and everything else looks European, you also have a reminder that you're still in the state of Rio de Janeiro with all of these like big hills that are like a big piece of like rock, all of them, and it's a very nice scenery. Take the second part to go up. Apparently we are the only ones. So it's not working right now, but they are going to turn it on just for us to go up. Huh? VIP treatment, no?
We're the only ones.
Yeah. Well, it's like a Friday morning, so everybody else is at school, especially kids. This section is mostly for kids, and other people also are working. So we wanted to come actually when it's not that busy, so we can film. But once they turn it on and they tell us that we can get on the chair or the seat to go up, we'll film. And off we go.
Yes.
To the next lap. Okay, we got to the top, and as you get off the cable car, there are just a little bit of stairs, and you will end up here, which is the top of the hill and where we wanted to come. So as you can see, hills everywhere on that side, this side, this one. It's really nice. As you're coming up with the cable car, you see these two on the side, and at the bottom you see the whole city. The elevation of the city of Nova Friburgo is around 800 meters above sea level, but when you come on top of the hills, some of the places it can even reach up to 2,000 meters above sea level. And that's why historically Europeans, and especially the people from Switzerland, they chose to come here. While we are here and we are looking at the city down below, I also want to talk about why it's called the Switzerland of Brazil and what is the history behind it. In the year 1818, the Portuguese king John VI, he decided to ask for the protection of the Germans against the French. So what he did was, by royal decree, he authorized around 100 families from Switzerland to come and inhabit this area. I don't know if it was exactly this part of Rio de Janeiro or like the state of Rio de Janeiro, but as you can see, the nature here, the fact that the higher elevation gives it a cooler temperature, it was ideal for those families to come and live here because it's very similar to their own home. And back in Switzerland, hills, higher elevation, even though you're in the state of Rio de Janeiro, that we drove like 3 hours from Cabo Frio, and we were right by the beach. And then you get here and it's really much cooler, to the point that the house that we are staying at, our Airbnb, we have to actually sleep with blankets. 2 blankets each we use, no?
I use 3 blankets.
Yeah, at night the temperature really drops. So
and a nice fireplace too.
Oh yes, we even have a fireplace. I'm gonna see if I can film inside. The house is a little bit dark, so I can open all the windows and try to show you guys. And there's like a little river in the back of the house that passes. But all of this created a nature that was ideal for those Europeans to come here and live here. And then by the year around 1824, 1825, around actually 256 families were living here, which gave this area a population of almost 1,500 people. It's 1,400 something to be exact, but it was around 1,500 people living here. And after that, what we read online, there were even other groups like Germans, even some people from Lebanon, some Lebanese communities. A lot of other people also came here, but originally it was the Swiss that came here. And as you will see later in the video, there is cheese production, chocolate production, and even the architecture that you see in the city, like that building over there, I believe it's a college. Like, it has pure European touch and European design. We thought we could also do a trail when you come up here, but I think it's closed today because we are actually the only ones here. So we don't want to push it. They were nice enough to turn on the second cable car for us to come here and enjoy the view. So we're not going to abuse it. And also for safety, I think it's better not to go when there's nobody else. Already the views are just gorgeous.
And actually Nova Friburgo is the first German colony in Brazil. And São Leopoldo in Rio Grande do Sul, it's really well known for the first settlement of Germans in Brazil, but here it happened 3 months before. So actually Nova Friburgo is the first settlement of Germans, and then after São Leopoldo, which is really well known in Brazil for the Germans.
Yeah, so me being the gringo, in my mind, especially coming from like Cabo Frio and other areas of the state of Rio de Janeiro, you drive 3 hours and then you get here, you go to the stores, you go to the restaurant, everybody looks European, like really, really European, like the body posture, the hair is blonde, the eyes are like either green or blue, very, very European. Then in my mind, I was like, did we go to Europe? Or then they start talking to you with Brazilian Portuguese, and I was like, oh my God, like, are we really still in Brazil? Or like for a couple of days, I was still like struggling to really digest the whole thing. It's very interesting, the contrast and the fact that all of these groups of immigrants came to Brazil, and after 2 or 3 generations, everybody is Brazilian. Everybody has adopted and the whole like culture, and it's very, very interesting. One thing that is important to mention is the food in Brazil. Until now, wherever we went, you could find rice, beans, and meat, normal like cuts of meat like picanha, and the cuts of meat that you use in Brazil for barbecue. Here already, when we went to even normal restaurants that are like a buffet, you see already like there is like pork, there is sausages, you see the European touch, and it's oh yes, coleslaw also that they make,
which is very typical for Germans and Dutch.
Yeah.
Like here you find easily.
Yeah, and of course cheese and chocolate, which I am a big fan of. So that is very interesting too. You get a different experience when it comes to food also. So you can try different kind of food as well. Now we're just gonna head back to go and continue the tour. Oh, another thing I should mention, parking, especially because this weekend apparently there is an event happening near that main square that we started the video at. Parking was a bit difficult, and we had to park the car in one of those like private parking spots that they charged, was it 8 reais per hour?
Yes.
Yeah, they charge 8 reais per hour, but normally where the square is, next to it is like a public parking from the city that again you pay, but you have more spots. Today it was a little bit more complicated.
But the price is gonna be the same. It's just that in the streets you can find parking for 4 reais for every 30 minutes, or 8 reais for 1 hour.
Yeah,
which is the same.
Exactly. At the end, it's the same. And see, they turned off the whole thing. Now again, for the VIP clients that they have, they're gonna turn it on so we can go down. I really think the view going down is gonna be even more beautiful. Let's see. Oh, I think the descent is gonna involve more emotions. More adrenaline, you know? Wow. So we got down, and this thermometer also is showing it's 26 degrees now, and it's 12 o'clock. It's noon. Now we're gonna go see if we can find a place to have lunch real quick, and after that continue. So for lunch we came to a buffet that you just take whatever you want, and then at the end for the barbecue you choose the meat. Mariana's plate is 35.69 reais and mine is 40.70 because it goes by weight, and obviously I always take more. So that's lunch. We finish this and then we'll hit the road again. Alright, we had lunch, and after lunch we came to another place that is, I would say, one of the landmarks of Nova Friburgo, which is this place. It's called Casa Suíça, which means the Swiss house. This place basically is a museum. This part is a museum dedicated to the history of the Swiss colony that came here, and they started living here in the beginning of the 19th century. Unfortunately, the museum is only open during the weekends and holidays. So today being Friday, it's not open. It's written at the door that the entrance fee of 4 reais per person is the fee that they charge. However, what is open is the store next door, which is where you can find Swiss chocolate, cheese, and some other interesting products. I have to confess, we came here yesterday already once, and we bought a lot of products. I tried some of the chocolate, amazing. But now we just came again to show you guys and film, and also behind the whole structure here, behind this building also, there are some other little cute houses. There is a statue and a square in the back, so we're gonna film that too, just to show it to you guys. So we have visited this place together. So they have different products. Here there's also a promotion that if you buy like 3 of the small packages like these, each one would be 13.20 reais instead of 16.50. They also have like wine and cheese also. A lot of cheese that you can see here. Obviously they have Swiss cheese as well over there. We bought a slice of Swiss cheese and it was amazing. Another thing that is very interesting I wanted to show you is this part. In the back there is a restaurant. Even yesterday when we came it was closed, but then there is this part in the back also. I don't know if GoPro will show or not, because it's even the lights are off today. But here is where they make all the cheese actually. So the whole production of cheese that happens, it takes place here. I think usually during the day they are working. Now it's closed. And on the other side of the back of the store, you also have the part that they prepare the chocolate. Like there is always like people working and preparing different types of chocolate. So this is where the production line of chocolate takes place, and the other side is for cheese. The name of the city is Nova Friburgo. Nova in Portuguese means new. Friburgo is because there is a city in Switzerland called Friburg or Freiburg. I'm not sure about the exact pronunciation. But when the Swiss people came here, the first families that they came here, probably one theory is that they found this place very, very similar to that city in Switzerland, and they called it New Friburg or Nova Friburgo. That's why the city has this name. I'm gonna turn the camera also to show you this. These are the structures in the back of the museum and the store that you have for chocolate. I assume some people might live here, and maybe some other products they produce it here. And there is a little restaurant, coffee shop too. Most of these places, they are really busy during the weekend. So today being Friday, a lot of these activities are not happening. But I just wanted to come and see this part and show you this monument also, which has a lot to do with Swiss background and the Swiss people being here. The museum also, by the way, it is mostly dedicated to the history of the city and the events and the things that have to do with the influence that the Swiss community has had in the city. So from what we read online, the museum is dedicated to that. Now let's go to one more place that we want to see. Our next stop is this place, Amigos da Terra. It's a place that is specialized in selling honey that is mostly produced, they call it wild honey, or it's like produced from like wild bees, or why do they call it Silvestre?
Silvestre is wild. I think it's like a mix of different flowers.
Oh, okay.
And then after there is like specific honey from like specific flowers. But I think the wild one is like, doesn't matter which flower.
So before we go inside the store and show you the products, there is also this cute little park as part of this compound that when you come here you can visit. It kind of looks like a Japanese garden, like the one that we visited in Fortaleza. It reminds me of that. So you have ducks, you have fish. Oh my god, these fish are huge. And you have this walkway. And the ducks are welcoming us. It's very nice. Wow. One more interesting thing to mention about Nova Friburgo. Where it is located, they refer to it as the Serra region. Serra, in Portuguese, it's like a region that you usually go to for winter vacation. So there's a lot of little cabins, chalet, and places that with fireplaces you can go to, and like cozy places that you want to go and relax in winter. Not necessarily vacation places for summer that you have the beach. So because of the climate and the setting and these kind of mountains that you have, they call it the Serra region. One more thing, Mariana just added to my comments. Serra is also
it's a chain of mountains, like that's why, and then it's like a place high on the mountains, something like that. So that's why here you see all these mountains and hills and rocks, like rockets, no, rocks.
Rocks, like it's a hill, but it's technically it's a huge rock
You're always much higher than sea level. That's Serra.
Yeah, if you haven't watched our videos in Rio Grande do Norte, there is also a region we went to, Porto Alegre and also Martins, that is again like here. It's like a place for winter vacation,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I'll leave the links in the video so you can watch those videos too. Now, let's check out the store. I think inside it's better too, because outside you're right by the highway, so it's noisy when the cars pass. All kinds of products, sweets, and here you can even taste different types of honey that they produce. This one is Silvestre, which is the wild one. This one is Laranjeira, so I think it has some orange taste, no?
Yes, it's from the orange flower.
And then Açapeixe and eucalyptus with eucalyptus kind of
from
flavor. Okay.
From
So there are different tastes, different flavors you can taste, and then you can also buy the products. So I tried the Laranjeira. It has some sort of a fruity taste. The Silvestre, as Mariana explained, it's a mix of different types of flowers, and it's just like a normal honey, but this, it's so nice. The taste is really, really good. The other two that I'm gonna actually try, they say it's even good for your throat. So when you have a cold, or well, where we are here, because the temperature is high, is low, maybe that's why they have this. Yeah.
Does it
has-
taste like fish?
No. It has nothing to do with fish. But you know when you take Halls when you're coughing, I think the next one is even stronger. It has like a little touch, and this one has even.
This one is.
This one is eucalyptus. Oh yeah, it's has a kick at the end, but very good, very good. Parabéns. Very nice. Another very typical sweet also that I love in Brazil, it's called pão de mel, like honey bread kind of. And this is the one that inside it has doce de leite, and this one is the traditional one. You can also have it like with, they call it crystallized fruit on top, but a layer of chocolate. This is amazing, really, really nice. We bought a jar of what? Which one? Silvestre. Oh, it was which one? This one. Okay, so it's like 14 reais, and let me see, it's around 270 grams, because we really like the taste of the wild one more than anything else. All right, bought honey with my honey, and now let's go to the next place. It's the next morning now, and we are at a park that is called Pedra do Cão Sentado. Cão is dog, sentado means sitting, pedra is rock. So basically it's the rock of the sitting dog, or from what we have heard, it's a rock that looks like a sitting dog. We drove from where we are around, I think, 30 minutes to get here, and let's see what we can find out here. I'm not sure if there is an entrance fee or not. I'll tell you guys if we have to pay anything. You come in from there, and there is a little coffee shop too if you need to buy any like drinks or food even, or anything. And the entrance fee is 20 reais per person, so we paid 40. It's a trail, so this guy is also saying good morning. Hopefully he's not gonna kick me. He's so cute.
He's talking to you.
Oh, I know, you're so cute. I know. And also yeah.
Ela vai mais ou menos rápido, mas não machuca não.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if we can feed this guy.
It bites it.
Yeah? Oh my god. Okay, don't bite me. Oh, so cute. I know, sorry, it's finished. So, where we are actually, it's a trail that we have to do and we have to climb to go up to get to where we want to be. But even here at the bottom, when you enter, you have this very, very cute setup. Very nice. And a lot of ducks. Oh my god. Alright, let's start the trail before the ducks get pissed off at us that we don't have any more goodies to give them. There are turtles too over there. There are 2 turtles. And we were told that the trail is supposed to be around like 30-35 minutes, but a very nice trail, easy. So let's go. And we also have a guide following us to make sure that we are in good hand. Wow, you've got some good skills, huh? So the trail is basically just steps and like stones that you have to go up to get to the top. So from this way when you come, then on top of here there is a cave, which is one of the stops. And you can see, I'm not sure, there isn't that much light, so, but there is a cave here. Oh, I see some opening at the end also. I think you can go, but I don't think we'll go. Will we go inside the cave? No. Alright, so we continue the other way. Oh, and I just fell, almost. Also along the way as you're going up, there are signs on the stones, yellow steps printed, so you know that you are going and following the right path to go up in the trail. And our bodyguard is still continuing to follow us.
Let's go.
Cave, and here it says Cão Sentado, 10 minutes. So I think 10 more minutes and we will get to our final destination. This is if you want to go down and see the cave, but we're gonna continue to go up. When you are at a location like this, you just wonder what would happen if a little piece of rock just moves, because it goes the whole way. So I guess a safer thing would be just to keep on moving and getting away from this. But the problem is this place, it's all rocks. Really, the nature and the scenery, it's amazing, incredible. Okay, note to self, I really need to work on being more fit. I'm almost dead. And it's not even a complicated trail at all. There are even like elderly people coming. They have like little sticks to help them, but it's really not complicated. But we were naive and we thought that the rock that we want to see is just like by the road. But it turns out no, you have to go up like almost 30 minutes to get there. And also along the way I got attacked by bees. But they are the kind of bees that they don't sting you, but they stick to your hair. So Mariana used her capabilities in defense and husband saving. So she helped me. We got rid of the bees and I think we are almost there. So let's do the final push and get to this place. And 30 minutes later, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. We are on top. You can see all the hills and the rock that we came here for is this one, which in Portuguese it's called Cão Sentado. In English it would be like a sitting dog. Yeah, close enough. And at this point, after 30 minutes of climbing, even if it's not close, it's good enough. I'll take it. But the view is very nice. It's definitely worth it. So that's also another reason why they call this region Switzerland of Brazil, because when you look down here, it really looks like Switzerland. And we wanted to come here and to be on one of the highest points of Nova Friburgo. So this would be our video in Nova Friburgo. We hope you enjoyed it. The next 3-4 videos that we have there, we're going to be visiting some other cities in the state of Rio de Janeiro before we go to Rio de Janeiro itself, the capital of the state. So we are super excited. We hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.